Getting started, mentoring session, sample questions to guide the first conversation with a new entrepreneur. Your purpose of your session one is to build rapport and trust. Your second purpose is to understand the goal and vision of your client. And then you want to clarify the mentoring relationship and you want to begin assessing current needs and opportunities. Meet those goals, you've done a great job of having a first session. So here's some sample questions you can use, and I can make this PDF available to you. I've created a PDF. All you have to do is ask for it. What inspired you to become an entrepreneur? Now, you ask that question, you sit back and you listen. And maybe you take notes, but you certainly pick up hints. What problem are you trying to solve? Well, this is going to help you understand how clearly they've thought about their business idea. Where do you see yourself and your business in 5 years? Now, that's the end of, that is maturity date for their business. So what is their mature business going to look like? It's going to give you a lot of clues to where they want to go and how well they've thought through this thing. So on business basics, you want to ask them, do you already have an idea or a plan? By the way, an idea is one thing, but a plan is how you flesh out the idea. So you want to ask them what they have. If they have a business plan, you're going to definitely want to look at it and give some hints. You may still want to go back and do some rebuilding, but you want to affirm, oh, that's a very great business plan, or that's a very interesting business plan. And let's just talk about how you're implementing that. What steps have you already taken toward launching? You don't want to reinvent wheels that are already rolling quite well down the road. Have you done any market research or validation? Again, listen, take notes, learn. You're going to find out a lot about where your client is in this process. Then you want to ask questions about their strengths and support. What are your personal strengths and skills? Let them talk about that. They'll talk about their background. Maybe they'll talk about their education. They may talk about their experience. Who supports you in this journey? Family, your friends, your advisors. You want to find out about their support system. What do you need most from a mentor right now? And that really goes to the question of we're here to meet their needs, not our needs. We're here to help them develop their program, not our program. And so we want to find out how what we have can fit into what they perceive they need. With regard to expectations and structure, what are your expectations for this mentoring relationship? Well, they may align with what we have to give. They may not. It probably is somewhere in the middle. They want to learn about what is we give, but they have some ideas. How often would you like to meet? Well, you have an idea of how often you think it's a good idea to meet with a new client. I like to meet with a new client weekly, but sometimes it's every 2 weeks and sometimes it's once a month. I think that the gap between meetings can be too long sometimes to keep it fresh. How often would you like to meet? That is really finding out what they're thinking. And then we can start negotiating. Are there specific outcomes you'd like to achieve together? And it's all about the outcomes here. The methodology is flexible, but the outcomes are what the client is really looking for. They went into that store to buy something that would give them the outcome that they wanted. And those are the questions. And so that may be the briefest webinar, but hopefully that will help you a little bit today, and then we can move down the road with this. I'm going to stop our recording now, and we'll wait a few minutes and see if anybody else comes or anyone has any questions.